Hello there. Welcome to the Sleep Lab. Saturn's rings shouldn't be disappearing, but they are. And they're doing it from the inside out. We caught the planet eating its own crown, and the math says we're the last generation that gets to see them. The rings stretch 280,000 kilometers outward. Yet in some places, they are only 10 meters thick. That is thinner than a 4-story building. This thinness is the first clue in our investigation. Place your hand flat on a cold surface. Feel that. The rings have a temperature. Ice dominates their composition, 95 to 99% pure water ice. That purity is suspicious. Something is keeping them clean. Ultraviolet imaging reveals something unexpected. The rings are not one color. They shift, turquoise where ice is pure, reddish where contaminants mix in. A single structure showing multiple chemical signatures. Here is where the case gets complicated. Scientists cannot agree on the ring's age. Some evidence says it is a few 100 million years old. Other data points to 4.5 billion. Two completely contradictory answers from the same evidence. Galileo saw the rings in 1610. His telescope was weak. He thought Saturn had two large moons attached to its sides. He called them Saturn's children. The rings fooled humanity's first scientific observer. Then in 1612, the rings vanished from Galileo's view entirely. He stopped observing Saturn. He was reportedly frustrated, unsure what he had seen. The rings had performed their first recorded disappearance act. This vanishing is geometry, not destruction. Saturn tilts on its axis. Every 13 to 15 years, Earth passes through the ring plane. We see the rings perfectly edge on, and they disappear from the view. Right now, in 2026, this crossing is happening. Through a backyard telescope, the rings appear gone. They are not gone. By 2026 or 2027, they will tilt back into full view. This disappearance is temporary. Stop. Look at the data screen in front of you. Here is a direct question. If the rings always return from this illusion, what is actually and permanently destroying them right now? Something was found falling into Saturn. Not debris. Not dust from space. Ice from Saturn's own rings, raining downward. The planet is quietly consuming itself. Pick up this evidence carefully. The falling particles were once neutral, harmless, stable, and orbiting cleanly. Something changed their charge. After that change, Saturn's magnetic field claimed them permanently. Two charging agents were identified at the scene. Sunlight hits exposed ice directly. Plasma from micrometeoroid strikes delivers a second charge. Both operate simultaneously. Neither one alone is responsible. Cassini measured the fall rate precisely. One Olympic-sized swimming pool of water ice every single day. That figure was not estimated. It was confirmed through direct atmospheric sampling data. Now here is where the evidence contradicts itself. The rings lose ice daily, yet they remain 95% pure. In a debris-filled solar system, that sustained cleanliness has no confirmed explanation. The Cassini division was logged as empty space. Standard records called it a clean gap. Cassini flew directly through it. Faint ringlets were found inside, scattered, quiet, almost hidden from detection. Inside the main rings, something large was detected. Not a moon, not a gap. Boulders, mountain-sized, drifting silently within the ring structure. From Earth, they are completely invisible. The F-ring was flagged as an anomaly early. Its shape is braided, kinked, compressed into clumps. 2 shepherd moons orbit nearby. Simulations were run repeatedly. None fully recreated its exact twisted formation. One detail inside the F-ring case was logged separately. Every 17 years, Prometheus aligns with the ring. New moonlets form along the edge at that exact moment. Gravity operating on a fixed schedule. Set that file down. Refocus on the data screen directly in front of you. One question: these moonlets form inside the rings, then get torn apart by Saturn's gravity. Where does that material actually go? That destroyed moonlet material was traced. It does not escape Saturn's gravity. It gets reabsorbed back into the ring structure. Creation and destruction, feeding the same system continuously. The F-ring was observed across decades. Voyager captured its structure in the 1980s. Cassini photographed the same region years later. The brightest clumps had fundamentally changed. Rings evolving within a human lifetime. The D ring sits closest to Saturn. Its brightness was measured across multiple Cassini passes. The readings varied, not randomly, but on a cycle of just a few years. No confirmed cause was filed. A separate anomaly was flagged inside the ring structure. Subtle kinks appeared in regions with no known moon nearby. Gravitational tugging, detected, measured, and source unidentified. Something is pulling at the rings from inside. Here is the deepest unsolved file in this investigation. Scientists suspect hidden moonlets, undiscovered and unnamed, embedded inside the rings. Their gravity shapes the ring structure. Their existence has not been directly confirmed. The spokes were first photographed by Voyager. Dark radial smudges, stretching across the ring plane like marks on a surface. They appeared. They disappeared. No complete mechanism was confirmed at the time. Cassini later observed the spokes directly. Electrically charged dust, levitating above the ring plane. 2 competing theories were logged. Micrometeoroid impacts from below. Lightning-driven electron beams from Saturn's atmosphere above. The E-ring presented a different kind of evidence. It is the outermost faint ring. Its material is not ancient. It is constantly refreshed, fed by active geysers erupting from the moon Enceladus below. From Saturn's surface, the rings cast a measurable shadow. Northern Hemisphere weather patterns shift under that shadow during parts of Saturn's orbital year. The rings are not passive. They actively alter the planet beneath them. Hold that thought. Refocus on the cold surface in front of you. Direct question: if the rings actively shape Saturn's weather, alter its atmosphere, and feed it daily ice, what happens to Saturn when they are finally gone? The origin file was opened early in this investigation. 3 suspects were identified. A destroyed moon, torn apart by Saturn's gravity. Leftover formation material. A comet that drifted too close. No suspect was eliminated. One leading theory was examined more carefully. A Titan-sized moon once orbited Saturn. It spiraled inward, too close. Saturn's tidal gravity dismantled it completely. The debris flattened into the ring plane we observe today. The ring plane crossing evidence was re-examined. Every 13 to 15 years, Earth's viewing angle passes through the ring plane. The rings become edge-on, 10 meters thick, viewed sideways. They vanish from all ground telescopes. During these crossings, Saturn's glare drops significantly. Hidden moons become detectable. Between the 17th century and 1980, 13 of Saturn's moons were discovered during ring plane crossings. The disappearance revealed what the rings had concealed. First mystery now closed. The age paradox: young rings versus ancient rings. Cassini's final data favored the younger estimate. The rings formed roughly 100 to 400 million years ago. Dinosaurs walked Earth when Saturn gained its rings. Second mystery, the cleanliness paradox, now partially answered. Constant particle loss through ring rain removes contaminated material continuously. Fresher, purer ice remains behind. The daily loss is also a daily cleaning mechanism. The third mystery closed. The spokes, those dark radial marks, are now understood as electrostatically charged dust. Saturn's magnetic field lifts fine particles above the ring plane. They appear as spokes. They dissipate as charge neutralizes. Cassini's final orbits detected gravitational disturbances consistent with embedded moonlets. Their sizes were estimated, up to 5 kilometers wide. They remain unimaged. Existence confirmed through gravitational signature alone. Ring rain, the permanent disappearance. At current loss rates, Saturn's rings will be completely gone within 300 million years. In cosmic terms, we are observing them at a rare, narrow window of existence. Every piece of evidence examined tonight points to one finding. Saturn's rings are not permanent. They are temporary, disappearing right now, one pool of ice per day. If this investigation kept you awake, subscribe. More cases are waiting.